Hey there, happy Thursday. Welcome to a behind the scenes Thursday video with me, Teresa Schloop of Web Designs by Teresa. And today I want to talk about boring stuff. And I know you're like, why would I even pay attention? Why would I watch this? Because it's boring. But I wanted to share with you some exciting things that happened because I took care of the boring aspects of my business. So, as I said in my comments, as an entrepreneur, it's so easy to get caught up in that excitement of business. New projects, new connections that we make with other people, new opportunities. We get invited to be in a podcast or to speak at an event or all those things. Like, those are super exciting things that we want to focus in on our business. We want to give all of our time and attention to them. And because we're entrepreneurs and because we love that exciting things, it's really easy to procrastinate the boring, necessary stuff, like making sure our taxes are taken care of, making sure that our finances are in alignment with what we need to do, making sure that our legal stuff is in place, updated contracts and website legal policies and whatever it is that we need in that area of stuff. That stuff is boring, and it's easy to want to, push it to the side and say, oh, I'm going to do it later. But something that I did a couple years ago was I made a commitment to myself that I was not going to procrastinate those things, that they were going to have time on my calendar. I was going to create a no break date with myself to take care of those kind of things. And in doing so, I found that throughout the year, there's some pretty cool and exciting moments that happen because the boring stuff is in place. So, first of all, this isn't super exciting, but one of the things that I noticed in my business, because I take care of making sure things are lined up, I focus on my processes and make sure that they're working and running for me. I do all those kinds of things. Because I do those things, it's so easy for me to connect and onboard a new client. I was just in a mastermind group this morning. We were talking about it, and I was saying how I will, within 10 minutes of getting off a discovery call, I'm able to send a really good, personalized, perfect proposal to my new potential clients because my processes are in place. So that's exciting to me that I can deliver immediately to the people that I really want to connect with. And oh, hey, Mike, thanks for joining. Thank you so much, guys. You guys should check out Mike Limmer, by the way. He has some awesome card sending capabilities that just make business another way, another great process to simplify things in business to create relationships with your clients. So you definitely want to click and see what Mike has to offer. But back to what I was saying here is that those legality things are pretty exciting, and they bring in some abundance in the business that you're not even expecting. So I had two things happen here in the last week that I wanted to share with you guys. So the first one is I went and got my taxes done. Taxes are boring for most people. My accountant loves taxes. In fact, he makes taxes fun and fair, and he is a great guy and incredible. But what I loved about this is when I went to my tax appointment, because I took care of the boring and because I took his recommendations and I made some shifts and changes in my business, not only was am I easily able to just pay what I owe for taxes, like not a problem. I've got the money set aside. I had an abundance of money set aside and was over prepared. So that was additional money I got to funnel back into my operations account and upgrade some hardware quicker than I had planned because I was so diligent at taking care of the boring. So how exciting is that that you have those things come into place? Another thing that happened, and this is a small thing, but it's a big thing to me, is this morning when I hopped in my email, I saw that I had a new subscriber to my email list. So for those of you who have not been out there, if you go to teresaschlup.com, I've got a free course library that I share with everybody. That's how you get on my email list, is signing up for the free course library. And I am constantly adding new courses into there. So what was really cool about this particular subscriber is as I go and look at, who it is and where she's from and all of that, I realized that she's from Canada. And I knew instantly that my website has been set up to protect her rights as a Canadian citizen. And that's important to me, that I am showing up and being the best kind of person, the best kind of business owner, the best kind of web designer that I can be, that I can protect the rights of those who are out there, and that I'm doing everything I know how to do. And that to me was just amazing that I'm already doing those things. So I wanted to just get out there and tell you that I know for some people right now things are a little bit slow. That was one of the ladies in my mastermind said that things have been kind of slow, but slow time is the perfect time to take care of that boring stuff, to implement those processes that make it easy, to make things streamlined so that you're able to enjoy more of the exciting things and have those little surprises throughout the year. Like when you know that somebody who signed up for your newsletter is protected, or when you have an abundance in your tax accounts. All of that is exciting and amazing. And it adds to the excitement of being an entrepreneur and having the new projects and new connections and new opportunities and all of that. So, that is my behind the scenes message today. Like I said, boring is a good thing. Boring is our foundation. Boring is going to take care of things that are necessary. And honestly, it's going to relieve our stress when we give a little bit of time to the boring. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thanks again. Shout out to my good friend Mike. And yes, Jeff at Fairtax is top shelf. So if you are looking for a tax guy and you need some help, I would be happy to introduce you guys to that. And with that, I'm going to say have a great Thursday. And I look forward to connecting with you all again very soon. All right.